Good afternoon or good evening, you guys. This is Darryl Johnson by the Wind. Let me fix. Hey, sound guy, fix that. Okay, it's Darryl Johnson with Ride the Wind, coming to you from the Ozark Mountains in my illustrious bungalow. I promised to have a video done today. I promised to have gone to the library this morning. I'm on like a bunch of new meds, so let me lay that out there real quick. So I went to bed about midnight last night after researching, and I didn't wake up till 2:40, so I apologize. But what I did do, and I'm going to give you a brief synopsis of what I'm going to be talking about, because I did take the time to get the information out of my phone, get the name of the story, get the citation. Now all I've got to do is go to the library, rewrite basically the article is what you do in science again, otherwise it's plagiarism. To you guys out there who don't know what you're freaking doing, I'm talking about other channels. Anyway, and then citate your data properly. So I hope to get that done tomorrow, but I'm just, the meds I'm on, wow, I mean, I wake up and I look at the clock. I had a counseling appointment yesterday, which I'm going to be in counseling, and for anybody who this is upsetting, I'm not going to say that you can go in and talk to a doctor about what's upsetting you, but if you run into somebody like I told you about in my last video, a PhD, a cardiovascular surgeon that says you're right, you might want to listen to them. If they cut you off or they're about to send you for a test to see if you're schizophrenic, that's not the doctor you want. Okay, so let's get by that. Well, I had an appointment, I was going to say, at 11 o'clock yesterday. They hooked me up here in Heber. And the appointment was at 11 o'clock. As today, I woke up at like something like 2. So again, you guys, unplug in. I'm trying to keep up on my last video. A lot of you know I did respond. I'm trying to respond. RST. Rocco, all you guys, man, Miss Clear, Miss Black, Mr. Denny, Mr. I mean, I can go on and on. Mr. B, I want to tell you that I am working on the homeless platform right now, but I have to define an organization that the biggest percentage of that money donated will go directly to that cause. So we don't end up giving money to a homeless organization that wants to build a pyramid on top of misery. I'm not going to do that, and I'm not going to allow you guys to do it either. So it's kind of some work to find these places, because they're all built off making money off your misery, just like the YouTube channels that run around out there scaring you. And I think people should be scared to an extent, but scare them with real information. Don't make it up, I think we're to that point where, my philosophy was to never post any videos that would push maybe somebody to the edge. And I've stuck with that philosophy since the beginning. And I think the way that I ended up setting it up is probably the most intelligent way I could have done it. After not doing it for a while, I figured I'd hop back on Facebook. I can talk to you all about it. If you want to see my work, then you go to Darryl Lynn Johnson, Darryl Lynn Johnson. You go to my wall, or just go to my page, and you'll see my work. And you'll see that there's nobody out there capturing what I'm capturing. Why? Because I think I'm the only guy on the world camps. Everybody likes to hang out in Alaska, and yeah, there's some cool stuff to see in Alaska, but there's a hell of a lot cooler stuff to see in Russia, Switzerland, Indonesia, Japan, Romania, Germany. Okay, so let's let that one go. Before I get into the stories I'm working on, give you a brief overview, right? I want to say that I looked out my window this morning about 3 o'clock. I just went and got groceries. I needed to do that. Been putting it off. And I can tell the sun's not lit right, the luminosity level. So I go out there, I do exactly what I tell you guys I do. Take the camera, here's the sun, put it in the middle, then go to the right, put it in the right corner, click. Take it over the left corner, click. Hold your phone up right, click. Tilt it, click, tilt, click, tilt, click. Then go over to the right or the left of the sun and click the sky in portions, in patterns. You don't have to be exact, but like click, click, click. Then now go to the right side of the sun, click, click, click. So I got about 15 pictures, and what do? What do I come in and find? Outlines, outer rings of planets. Not sun flares. And if they are sun flares, they're the weirdest sun flares I've ever seen. Now, what also adds to the fact that they're there, okay, in certain captures, I've got the sun. Now, when the sun's rays go up, they go straight up. Am I right or wrong? They go straight up. Now, when there's a big planet sitting over there next to it, you'll see the rays go up and they bend. They'll either bend over to the left or over to the right. So the system that they're using is also bending light, which I've got to post this one video I might do on Facebook tonight. It's a panoramic camera that I caught. And it's basically, I think, a shoreline in Germany or Switzerland. But you can see what the ionization, the compression, the ionized compression, the charged particles, the protons, the ions, the electrons, what they're doing to our sky, and what they're doing to our light systems. They're turning that green thing, which I still watch this thing, and the poor elemental colors are still burning all over the world. Don't think I stopped all of that. I'm still watching, but I think I harped enough on it to get you guys on the right page, right? Okay, so I'm on a street, I think it was Jakarta or Jambi, Indonesia. It's got the high cars going down the highway. Well, there's white lights in the middle of the highway. Okay, they're not white, they're green, because the power, let's leave it at that, the power that these frequencies, radioactive frequencies, electrons, protons, etc., are doing is literally changing a white light to a green light, or to an orange light, or to a red light. Yeah. So I was in the hospital too, and I noticed this the other day. It was an Arkansas News report showing a traffic report down in Little Rock. Up here in the mountains, traffic's not been a worry. And I feel sorry for you Texas people. I hope you're enjoying that, because I haven't had to sit in one of them traffic jams for 4 years, and way to go on that, Darryl. Okay, so it showed their vehicle going down the highway. We were getting some heavy-duty storms, which we are, and I think they're about to start again. We're up to 90 flu deaths, so I want to throw that in. But the main point, probably 100 today. The main point of why I wanted to say is it's showing that van cruising down the highway is the white street lights were green. Now, I'll post a panoramic video, probably try and do it tonight. I've got to animate it. But it'll be a panoramic view, and you can see the lights distorting and moving. They almost look like, I hate to say it, creatures. But they're not creatures. They are just the amount of power that's going into our grid. The amount of power that is actually, because this is based on really smoke and mirrors, if you want to boil down to it. Created by Starlink, created by our aluminum particulates, created by shaft, created by our sun blasting us, cosmic rays, galactic cosmic rays blasting us, coronal mass ejections blasting us, plasma exchanges blasting us, and a magnetosphere that's got a bunch of holes in it. Okay? So, know that. And get out there. When you see it doesn't, you're going to start to notice it. Once you capture a couple of these planets, you'll know what to look for. The sky will go gray. It won't be blue anymore. It will be gray. It won't be blue. It will be gray. And you'll even see it grayer in your pictures. It's like, am I even looking at the sky or am I looking at the ground? And you start flipping through them, and you will find what I just told you. I swear to God, if you don't, call me and yell, okay? And a lot of you have got my number. You know, I'm talking to you. So there's that. But you got to take your time and just do it. Just get multi-pictures. If you got to catch 20 to learn how to do this, to get it down to a science that you understand, and it takes 20 pictures. Okay, delete the ones that don't show anything, but all of a sudden you're going to see over in the left corner or in the right corner of the picture, you're going to see an outer ring that's a third the size of the freaking sky. No, you're looking exactly at a planet. And you can do something else too, which I have a UV filter system now on my phone. And the colors come right out. Now, what colors are those? Orange, yellow, blue, green. Wait. No. Orange, red, blue, green. And I should be saying orange, scarlet, blue, green. Okay? Because that red's really a scarlet. We've got the deep red, but the predominant radioactive color is a scarlet color. Now, what was the color of his robe? What was his favorite robe? What was in his closet? What was in his wardrobe closet? What did he like to wear? There wasn't really a red robe. It's a scarlet colored robe. Okay? That's why Maynard Keenan from Tool cornered the line with Scarlett Letterman. That's our quarterback. Okay? Our quarterback is here. And we've got the best team on the planet. Okay? Bar none. Because we've got somebody who's 1,000 times or 1,000,000 times what Tom Brady is. How about that? Okay? And no, he's not quitting. So, anyway, real quick, and I'll go more into this. Birds, 3 billion dead in the last 30 years. That's from BBC. CNET, Betelgeuse, Beetlejuice, whatever you guys want to call it by, I believe the correct pronunciation is Betelgeuse. Is Betelgeuse thy son? More on that later. These are all, and that Betelgeuse is in Orion's arm. So now that we're flying into the Orion system, it's not coming to us. I've said that 1,000 times. We're going into it. So Betelgeuse is actually in Orion's arm. Okay, and I'm going to go farther on that. Now we've got a rocket that's being multi-produced by the U.S. and the Ukraine to send supplies up to the ISS. We've got to get some music up on this one. Now back that up again. What'd you say, Darryl? Did you say we're building a rocket with the Ukraine? Yep, that's what I said. Now add in all the drama that you've seen on the news about the Ukraine and the shady deals that are going, and the dark deals, and it's the Republicans, it's the Democrats, it's all of them. Okay? The same group of individuals, basically, who all made a trip to Antarctica, because when we shift, that's going to be prime real estate. Antarctica's got a seed bank up there. Why do you think they put a seed bank up there? Yeah. Okay, the next one is there's a cyclone, a new cyclone developing. That's going to be on www.severeweather.eu/med/update intense North Atlantic cyclone. Explosive. Mars, Moon, Earth aligned last Tuesday. That was called inoculation. I meant to say it, but I wasn't. That would have been really something to see Tuesday night, or I think it occurred Tuesday morning. All those planets lined up. That comes from news31.com. That, again, was called inoculation. Now we got a story out to cover the probe the EXOs. This is from physics.org, and I take them with a grain of sand like I do CNN, like I do any channels right now, right? Okay. They're sending out probes to the exoplanets, the 4,200 exoplanets that TESS and NASA has cataloged since last June. 4,000 of them you guys found. And if you've watched the reports, they've already announced what their atmospheres consist of. Now, what I made a statement is how could they possibly know what these planets that they've told us are light years out, how could they possibly know without sending a probe out, which would take years to get there, they're light years out, right? And find out the actual atmospheric content. It couldn't be done. So now we've got a new report that comes out. This is CNN, okay, and physics.org. Probe to study exos, their atmospheres. Like we're just starting to do it. No, we already did it. This is how they work, okay? This is from CNN. Water on Jupiter, Mars, Moon, and the exos. The probe that's going out is called the LOFAR probe, LOFAR. You get your citation on that, that's CNN. The other one that exposes more of the probe is physics.org. MIT creates an asteroid defense system. That's at futurism.com. Now on online library, wiley.com, we've got unprecedented weather. Unprecedented weather, okay? Meaning this isn't right. What we're watching. They're geostorms, kids. Okay, now this one comes out today, and I love this one because they're pointing to things. When we hit Orion's belt and things really light up, when the dragon comes close enough to grab our atmosphere, and things really light up. Okay, now story today. And believe me, if Betelgeuse goes supernova, now I really don't know yet, but I'm still probing it, but that I think's ISON. So what do they call it? They call it ISON, they call it Wake Tuttle, they call it Dragon. Now they call it Betelgeuse, okay? Now, this is the one that really caught my eye this morning. Dark Nebula in the Orion system. About to freak out and do something, okay? But it's in Orion. Orion is a figure of a man. Okay? All these stars, even ISON, are coming or are within this celestial system. Okay? So they keep pointing fingers at these things that are going to happen in Orion. Well, isn't that a coincidence? Well, what did it say in Job? What did he say to Job? Dost thou fear Orion's belt? Now the Dark Nebula story you're going to find, it's in NASA.gov. Now here's the last one that's going to make you scratch your head, and I'm out of here. After I tell you how much I love you all. Temples for sale. Masonic temples. The Masons are selling their temples. Let me say that again. The Masons are selling their temples. Do you think they maybe see something coming? Now, when he comes through, when our quarterback comes through, the Scarlet Letterman, what do you think he's going to take out first? He's going to take out the temples and the churches because he never wanted them in the first place. And look at how many trillions, billions of people have died over religion. So those will be the first things to burn. So the Masons are smart enough to know that one. The Masons, the Templars, the Merovingians, whatever you want to call them, right? Okay. That's going to be in commercial appeal, in case you want to buy one. I'm looking at one. God, can't make this stuff up. Commercialappeal.com. Temples for sale. Sign of end times. I'm not saying this stuff to scare you, and I try and make this as light as possible. And I want to tell you guys also that I do these things in order of what I think is most prevalent to what we need to know as 144s to be able to do our job when this process happens, the event, and we help people with their ascension, not only their ascension, but our own ascension. Soon we will be receiving the seal. Somewhere on the forehead, you're going to get a seal. And when that happens, or even if it doesn't, maybe it's BS, but we are the 144s. We are going to be sealed. It's in Revelations, and that's one thing I want you guys to do also. Everyone out there, please, I'm asking you, read Revelations. Understand the parables. I'm studying it right now. It's about 8 pages, and it defines everything that's going on right now. And if you read it properly, you're going to know that at the end of Revelations, 2 beasts win in the end. The 2 beasts. The 10-horned dragon and the thing that comes out of the ocean as I stood on the shore. It did not take power and authority from the dragon. It was given it. But the dragon, again, is made to be the bad guy. Reverse it. Dragon is good guy. Dragon is him, here to do what he promised to do, said he'd do. When the apostle asked him, Master, why do you throw the good wheat with the bad wheat? And he said, his answer was, and I paraphrase, let them grow together. I'll sift it out later. So at that point in time, thousands of years ago, he knew he was coming back. Basically, he knew we were going to blow it. And we did a good job of that. And nobody's clean on this. We all should have stood up a long time ago. I want to say also, if you guys have any pressing information, or you have an article or anything that you feel our community, there is no YouTube community, but the community that we've created within this channel. If you feel that there's something that you run across that is beneficial and can save lives, or you think it's something we need to know as 144s, let you make the call. Ultimately, I'll have to discern myself and put it in the right order, so don't expect me to put it right up. But I will be looking at these things, right? Okay, that's Horizon Event 144, all one word, at gmail.com. I want me to send you that. I want you to send me that stuff. I want you to be researching. I want you to be studying. I want you to be paying attention. This is getting very hard for me to do it all on my own. And as I said yesterday, if we can come together, we have come together. But now that we've come together, we have to unify. Unification. We all have to tune in to each other. That's why I'm getting up here in a second. I need to meditate. And believe me, when I meditate, my meditation goes out to protect you guys, anybody out there who is not responsible for not waking up or denying him, to protect you guys in the light, to clear you from demonic, dark entities, anything that is not 100% beneficial to your souls. I do it for myself, I do it for my son, and I do it for all you subs also. Okay? No charge. And you should do the same thing also, because if you're playing with your third eye, and you're playing with frequencies like 432 or 576, these are frequencies that will activate your third eye. Now understand, when your third eye is activated, anything can enter that thing. And I mean anything. You do not want the malevolent in your brain, in your pineal gland. Okay? So learn how to protect yourself from light. Pray to that which is higher. Okay? Protect me in your light. You. But put the tear in my heart, the compassion and the empathy in my veins, the ability to cry. Protect me. Cleanse my body of anything dark, anything demonic, anything that, again, is not 100% beneficial to my soul, and also the ability to rise above any entity's deception. These are key, okay? And I wanted to do a video on this to show you how I do it, but we'll get to that. I'm scared, You guys need to do the research on how to do it properly. Go to Deepak Chopra. There's a couple others, but I don't want to get way out there in there. And I don't want you guys opening up your third eye without you, which most of you already is, but with you not having the ability or knowing how to protect any entities from entering into that thing. Okay? But that's how we really see. These don't really matter. It's this. Okay? I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to thank you all again. I want to say to Anthony, which I sent a bunch of birthday things. I thought I sent them to you last night, but I noticed I sent them to somebody else. The other guy I sent them to, I apologize. I can't remember your name right now. I thought it was you, Anthony. But it was a bunch of gifts. I'm a big gift guy. In fact, I get more knowledge and researching gifts than I do from mainstream media. But I hope you had a happy birthday. All of you people who are backing me up, you know, a good guy, I'm going to call him Mr. R, because I don't know if he wants his name out there. You know, that we might all be crazy. Yeah, we might. But I don't think so. I think we're the closest to being on track, other than the evil astrophysicists, quantum physicists, doctors, and everybody that we battle against, that we try and understand this deception that is being put on us. Okay? We are the light, and we are the ones to help others. Make sure every day you're helping someone else, you know? Like I just went, just for an example, and I'm just going to say it. This is just a simple way. Saw an old man putting groceries into his car. Helped him load his car. Then he's trying to take the basket back. No, I got the basket. You go home. Have a good night. Okay? I'm not saying I went out and saved the world today, but this, my video, what I just told you, these are the things we do. These are the things that we're programmed to do. These are the things that we were chosen to do. Pursue your dreams, pursue your art, pursue your music, pursue your dance. Because all those things, when you hook up to them, like an artist like my son or Miss Bonnie Cooper, I'm going to put your name out there, that create this beautiful work. While you're doing that work, you are eliminating all exterior realities, and you're becoming one with self. Knowing your inner self, that's not based on ego. That is based on knowing self. And by knowing self, you know what's around you. Okay? But you're pushing out all the exterior influences, false realities that are imposed on us by our friends, by people around us who want us to be or act this certain way. No, we are all so uniquely different. It can't even be explained. So God bless you guys. And everyone out there has a talent to do something that you wanted to do, that you wanted to draw, you wanted to sketch, you wanted to skate, you wanted to swim, you wanted to play music, you wanted to be a singer, you wanted to be a teacher, you wanted to be this, that. Get out there and grab it. I'm going to say that again. Get out there and grab it. Okay? I'll be back with a follow-up. Hopefully I make it to the library tomorrow. And I want to say the Sabbath has begun. It is Friday evening. The Sabbath goes from Friday evening to Saturday evening. Those are his words. Let me say that again. Those are his words. It is not Sunday. And every time you go to church on Sunday, you're denying his words. I'm going to say that again. You're denying his words. The Sabbath begins at sunset or sundown on Friday and goes through Saturday. That's the Sabbath. The Catholics, due to convenience purposes, changed it to Sunday, which those convenience purposes were basically business. To keep businesses open on Saturday because people ain't really going to shop on Sundays. You get what I'm saying there? Anyway, new subs, thank you. Your support, thank you. Again, I don't want to start crying, but As I stated to you before, you don't know how much that what you've done. Man, I didn't have my spooky light on. You don't know how much what you've done has done for me, has done to keep my body healthier than it probably should be. You've just been a real game changer in my life. And Ghidorah, sitting next to me, that's the name I came up with, Ghidorah, says hi. Soon, by next month, I'll be creating music. And I'm going to post here in a little while a video of my son. He took his drums out to a park today and rocked out in the middle of nowhere. And way to go, buddy. Way to go. Grab your dreams, people. Get out of your trees. Go this weekend to a library. Go to a jazz show. Go to a jazz club. Do something that you haven't done before. I'm not saying go to a rock club like you always do. No. Go see a classical show. Go see a 50s show. Go see something other than what you're used to doing. That's called getting out of your comfort zone and getting the hell out of your trees. Okay? And getting involved with what's going on outside here. Okay? And I want you to share. We're going to need a bigger boat. And what I want to end this with is, yes, I have an end game too. But I'm not going to voice it right now. Okay? Where we will have to all come together. And we will have to make some hard decisions. And we will make those decisions together. And hopefully, whatever happens, we'll meet in the middle. And we'll all be fine. Okay? I promise. This is Ride the Wind. Y'all have a great Sabbath. Remember him. And have a good night. Thank you.